Oh my gosh, I really do love it when stuff are so far away like that. You can see like the blur super far. And then when you zoom in, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice the candle. That's crazy. I zoom out, it's there. Zoom in, zoom out. That's so cool. I'm even noticing like more parts that are dimming from the top. That's cool. Hello everyone. Welcome to my second part of update of discuss. No, when's that first part sentence even gonna be a line? Okay, scratch that. Today we're joining me to talk about the TSW6 and lots of cool unexpected stuff. There's been a ton recently. I I haven't really been able to see the roadmap thing, but I was there for a brief moment. I just missed the whole thing, but then looking at their like stream, I was noticing some parts of like their first UK route map and some parts of the trains from Germany and then the Metro North thing, which it hasn't really got the pictures in just yet. But they did say the track is pretty looking good so far, so hey, that's a start, right? And then we have other parts in there too, which is something I just felt were at the end of their stream. They were like talking about next year, and we all already know the endless cycle with like all those other things and stuff and whatnot. From the stream of currently, Dovetail is planning on doing Train Sim Roll 7 next year. And I don't really mind the free starter pack because I'm kind of interested in what could be new on the free starter pack, but next year is coming. And this is my confusion part. You probably know Train Sim Roll 6 is already here. But as soon as next year is coming, they're doing Train Sim Roll 7? I'm and that's the part that it doesn't really boggle my mind. It just gets me a little confused. A little. It's like, why make another game next year and this whole endless cycle of bringing a new game next year when you can just stick with the gaming? Sorry, my voice just cracked a little bit. It happens. It even happens in the streams, but yeah. Moving on to that. My part of idea, if I ever made a game like those, or just let Dovetail make a game like these, because I'm not like that creative. What the living Dutch just happened there? Well, to be fair, I was going a little too fast. I didn't get to slow down. Anyways, why make another game for next year when you can just stick with the game you got. Because if you keep doing this whole endless cycle, bringing out a new game every single year, it kind of loses its all meaning. Am I right or wrong? Because, like, literally, like, what's what's that word? What's the new deal? Do we, like, get something different or cool? Something like that? I don't know. I mean, I've tried to. I tried to do some route maps for you all, but every time I do some route maps, it just gets deleted somehow. I don't know why, but it's annoying when it doesn't. But yeah, the whole endless cycle bringing out new games every year, it's cool, but then, like I said at first, it kind of loses all meaning in a way. And I'm not trying to say like something negative about the thing of the idea of like Train Sim 7's coming out, but I'm just kind of throwing out my word a little bit. Like, what if you just stick with the game, bring out new trains, new content that some players or a whole bunch of players have been asking for, and then wait for the second year and then release Train Sim 7. So that way it doesn't have to be an endless cycle because let's not forget, doing a game endless cycle, if you're trying to build a route map and if you don't have time to build it, and it's also frustrated a whole, not like a whole bunch of people, but just a little bit. Not not just like mine or Richie Rails. Richie Rails was probably upset when I first came in the stream. Let me tell you, before I even got in the stream, it was all a whole bunch of truth in there, and then a whole bunch of. There was a lot. There was a lot in that stream, and I can relate because that's just crazy. And then from Train Sim Society's part, you saw like this part with the bugs too, and how the water wasn't showing. Kind of reminds me of that one room map that I have where you saw like the water and stuff and it wasn't there. Kind of reminds me of that too. But yeah, their best bet, I'm just gonna be simple, plain honest with you all. And you can agree with me. If you don't, that's okay. Because, I mean, if some don't agree, that's fine. That's totally fine. I get it. But if some do agree with me, then honestly, I would. If I mean, I don't know about this whole endless cycle thing, y'all, but I'll be real open and honest. I really do think Dovetails should just at least stick with the game they got, wait for another second year before doing that whole thing. Because let me tell you, if they're rushing to get it done, that's just going to be another incomplete, and players are not going to be happy what they see. They'll. I'm gonna just say it like this, not to be like rude or anything or mean. I'm just trying to like open out here. I think they should like, because if they keep like doing this whole endless cycle thing and like rushing to get the project done, and it's gonna be half finished and half incomplete, players are probably not gonna want something like that. They want to at least enjoy the game and not have to buy another one every single year. I mean, I get that they want to do like new game every year to let new players jump in and join the fun, but at the same time, they also got to at least keep it limit them like stamina at some point, because like doing endless cycle isn't gonna be that great. Plus, it can be pretty tiring, and I can feel it from their side. And like I said, I'm not like really trying to like say any rude like negative feedback. I'm trying to send positive ones because a bit of like a positive part can probably help out in a way. But yeah, I there was also someone in Discord asking me if like if I was like ready for Train Sim 7 to come out. I am, and at the same time I'm not. And I'm gonna tell you all the same thing of what I told that person that asked me that in one of the servers in Discord. I said, well, to be fair, yes, I am aware that Train Sim 7 is coming because they they tried to spoil it in their channel, and at the same time, I also want to at least collect newable content to share for you guys. Like, for instance, Morristown Line, the Voyager, Cross Country, and then if new locals come in, and I don't really want to get the same like train, but yeah, that's just me. I don't really get the same train because it's just the same thing, and I don't really want an endless cycle train because I have a whole bunch of a same train, and I do not like it. So I try to like paint the train so that way it doesn't really look like the same one. So yeah, but that's not what I said from that one. So yeah, and if I so happen to at least upgrade the Train Sim 7, it ain't gonna be this year. Nope. It's gonna be a second year. Because think of it. Think about it. What's the point of doing a gen game each year when there's clearly gonna be bugs anyway? And like I said, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm trying to stay yeah, positive. And yeah. It's almost just like making me trying to fall asleep just talking about it. But it's in a good way. I'm not some kind of panda that would just randomly fall asleep while talking about something. I tried though, but I can't because my brain can't even process what dovetail even tries to do anyway, so it doesn't really matter with that one. So yeah, for my honest opinion, I like what Dovetail's doing, but at the same time, doing like every single game next year, their best bet is to just leave it for a second year, because at least they can at least bring more content in Train Sim 6, and then for the second year, they can do it. Because then when I also noticed from their Dovetail thing it wasn't really a whole bunch, but then when they were talking about the roadmap part 1 and then roadmap part 2, yeah. Oh, and also, just for some people, if they thought that I wasn't really gonna celebrate the Transformer 6 thing, yeah. Just that's all you're getting, okay? That's all what the people are getting for the little bit of a celebration. Cause I mean, hey, I thought something special of like a Christmas celebration. You know what I mean? And yeah, something like that. But yeah, honestly, I just don't know about this whole endless cycle thing because every single time they do it, it's just a heat load, a buttload of craziness. Straight buttload craziness. Legit. You got bugs there, crazy sides over there. Water effects will crash you like crazy on that side. Wonder how that's working for some people. And everything out of the blue is just too much. And I highly doubt that when they're making the Transformer 6, I mean, not Transformer 6, we already have that. Transformer 7, who knows what they'd probably be doing. For all I know or care, they probably are rushing the project. I mean, think about it. It happened to Transformer 4, then next 5, which you probably noticed like a few months back, there was like this tree glitch. It even happened in like, whatchamacallit, Metro North, when I was driving in that area a couple of times. Some of them noticed it, but I didn't. And then when you go in the cab was all random and glitchy. That was also something that I didn't even want to see in Transformer 6 or 7. Hopefully that doesn't happen in this game though. But yeah, I just think they should at least like not do Transformer 7 for next year and just save it. You know what I mean? Just save that game and stop this endless cycle every year and just work with what you got. I mean, hey, look at me. But oh, whoops. I do pretty cool content for you guys. Like I got like trains, Minecraft, and roll. Oh, I don't really play Roblox as much, so I can't really blame myself. If you heard the news from Roblox, you probably know what this voice means. Sorry. You know I can't do Roblox anymore. That's the gold rule. I can't do Roblox anymore. Because we already know the news. And it's wild news. Something I don't like. But yeah. Well, if you all enjoyed this little discussion about how I feel about Dovetail with this whole endless cycle of every single game releasing every single year, it just loses its all meaning, and it kind of just worked, if you know what I mean. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Ooh, gold coin. As soon as I'm gonna end the video, are you kidding me? Oh god, I should probably do a video of collecting stuff. It's all being said. So long, y'all. And you're probably wondering, what am I going to use for my ending videos? You guessed it. Oh, I have to throw it down though. Oh, it's already down. Never mind. That was just the reverse. This isn't train passing, but this is the end of my video. What I'm going to do. You'll see it when I figure out where's a good spot to put this. If I can find a good spot. I think I found one. Oh my god, this started stick drift. I hate stick drift. If a lot of you out there hate stick drift, trust me, I can relate. I instantly do hate stick drift a ton. It's not fun. Legit, it's not fun. Alright. That's all for this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.